to Hip Hop Air, or welcome to Hip Hop Air. My name is Nadia and I'll be your host. But before we continue with this video, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification button. Let's get to it.
Ja. Kijk. Neem de jou niks, nou lekker doe lekker op slikken dag met het op stadig.
Everybody, my name is Reemay Damonse. I am I'm a health fitness personal trainer, group trainer by profession. I was adopted the name by the famous Rosario Brown, who's the founder of the DSTV Festival. I was adopted Cape Town fitness guru a couple of years back. And so being so very long in the industry, health and fitness, and so, you know, drilling people and throwing people and creating waves, I think that was basically part of the reason. But I'm a health and fitness trainer, wellness, nutritionist, specialist, whatever, all of the above. Alles wat man is basically.
Wow.
Thank you.
So you've been around.
Yes, around the block, as I say.
Okay, so what did you want? Why did you want to become a personal trainer? Sorry.
I was adopted Cape Town fitness guru a couple of years back. And so being so very long in the industry, health and fitness, and so, you know, drilling people and throwing people and creating waves, I think that was basically part of the reason. But I'm a health and fitness trainer, wellness, nutritionist, specialist, whatever, all of the above. Alles wat man is basically.
Wow.
Thank you.
So you've been around.
Yes, around the block, as I say.
Okay, so what did you want? Why did you want to become a personal trainer? Sorry.
So I want to take you back a bit serious, sensitive. So I have a very different background, like many others. At the age of 14 years old, I remember turning almost 50, and I had a very low self-esteem. I had a identity crisis because mom and dad was always up and down, and me being the eldest, seeing a lot of stuff, experiencing it, and also religion played a part in it as well. And so with everything going on, just everything, I found myself one day in a conversation with two friends of mine speak about a gym.
Okay.
But at this time, at that moment in time, I was just lost. Yes, I'm young, but I just feel lost. Like life doesn't make sense to me. No purpose, nothing. I don't know what I want to be. I'm just there, just because.
Going with the flow.
Yeah, and I just moved to my grandmother because mommy and daddy het alweer, hulle alweer uitmekaar het. So long story short, I heard them speaking about this gym. I somehow involved myself in this conversation because I'm interested. And so down the road, in my granny's road, down the road, in the driveway, the owner, Uncle Franz. What was crazy about this whole thing was, Uncle Franz just retired from the army. And Uncle Franz, it's a year set up, old school gym. That time there was no Zone Fitness, no no Virgin Active, no Alpha Record as in yet. Only local, old school gyms in the communities. So that was one of their gyms, and that's when I started basically. So somehow that gym became a safe haven for me. It was like my second home.
Yeah.
And that boosted my confidence, my self-esteem. I would spend 3 days a week, sometimes 6 days, 3 hours, 6 days a week. I would spend there basically because I felt safe. So gangsterism was there, drugs was there. I just didn't. I was so happy, and I couldn't care less what happened around me, as long as I was okay. And in the meantime, also building my body, but also my self-confidence. Not knowing that exercise in general speaks about positive endorphins. It makes you feel more positive, and it makes you, want to go and achieve your goals. So that basically helped me to want to take it further. Then I discovered I was very good in it, an experience, and then I wanted to become a trainer. Then I went to go study because I discovered this is something that I'm good at. I have a passion for it. I love it. and this is why I want to go into
You
this career.
you actually lucky finding your passion at such a young age. Very lucky. And a lot of people can't say that.
It was all God sent for the way it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is your personal training or workout philosophy?
My understanding around health and fitness in general is health is your wealth. In today's time and age, and also looking at how things have changed, everybody has to exercise. My encouragement always is exercise not for your figure, not for your muscles, but for your well-being.
Yeah.
So you get different types of people in the world. You get some people, they want to be a bodybuilder. Some wants to look like a rock star, supermodel, whatever. Wants to have a chisel, abs, six-pack. And some just want to be okay. So as a personal trainer, you understand all of the above. So, but you also understand the education around it, to why it's important to exercise. So in order to take care of your well-being, from a physical perspective, you have to take care of like going to the gym, eating better, basically. So that's my philosophy around that you need to exercise because it's good for your well-being.
And mental health.
Yes, most definitely.
And what celebrities have you worked with before?
I've had the privilege of working with some local celebs, the famous Noor Abrams, Fakhra Isaacs, Wayne McKay. There was a time Jewett House, something like that. They're also very popular. There was going to be some others, but somehow it didn't work out. But with my career, or with the type of career that personal trainers has, there's always the easier opportunity to work with these people because they need it.
Yeah.
Especially when showbiz, you need to look good.
Yeah.
So that's where we come in basically, and I've had the privilege of meeting quite a few of them. Yeah, and I'm actually I'm very excited for my career because there's always something new happening. Always.
And how do you build a strong but professional relationship with your clients?
By being honest and being real. Dus hulle sê niks op is en daadjes as it comes to health and fitness. Right is right and wrong is wrong. When you work with people, you gotta be honest, straightforward, real, professional, as need to be. Work is work. When you come to the gym, the only thing that matters is I'm your trainer and I need to help you get to your goal. So those are important professional factors that one needs to uphold to and adhere to. Yes. So people automatically see it because again the only thing that matters is the training. Yeah. Are you done? Goodbye. See you tomorrow. Like that. So very, very strict, very serious. Yes, there's a time and a place for everything, but the important thing is we don't forget the goal. Yeah.
Okay. And what sets you apart as a celebrity personal trainer from the rest?
To be honest, I think I'm looking back today. I think I'm multi-skilled.
Okay.
Why do I say that? Like this morning, we did aerobics, a basic aerobic class. That's one of the most boring yet fun workouts that you can have. Most people, most hardcore guys, even some females, wouldn't. A simple example: you get people that's on the beat as a combi music and workout. Those are the people who like to dance, who like, for example, Zumba. Then you get other male and females who's into boot camp. They've got no rhythm whatsoever. But take them to a boot camp class, they're evil. They're evil in the sense of some women can outsmart men with their training. So at the end of the day, you have to understand both players of my role. So I have the privilege to, for example, I can do an aerobic class, and then we turn it into a form of dance fitness that we did this morning. But then later I can go do boot camp. I can go do kickboxing class as well. Then after that I can do personal training with clients as well. So you kind of, I always use this term, almost like a chameleon.
Yeah.
You
Versatile.
kind of become like that. So not all trainers can do that, and I think what also makes it completely if I kind of can stretch the explanation around it is, someone once told me that was a very good and dear person that I met along the way many years back. This person told me I'm almost like a public relations officer because I know a lot of people. I can gel with anybody.
Yeah.
I can work with 20 million personalities in one take, for example, and I can also cut myself in pieces and do it to the best of my ability. Where not a lot of trainers can do it, and it doesn't mean that you're better.
Yeah.
That just means that you're different. That's all. And I've learned to use my, let's just say, my way of doing it and my gift, and also understand my assignment around it to connect with people. And that's why connecting means networking in different ways, doing the necessary different that a normal trainer wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Like a simple example, I started creating events with entertainment, health and fitness with entertainment, which is a crazy idea, and the concept is working.
Yeah.
And now it's time to take it further. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And what do you like doing outside of work?
Yeah, I'm a very boring person. I don't know. But that's me. I'm not even gonna. I'm very easy laid back. I mean, I'm 43 years old now. I'm not very young anymore. But people always tell me I look very good for my age, which I do.
You do, yeah.
Appreciate. Thank you. It is important that you take care of yourself. There's always family time.
Yeah.
Spend a lot of family time. I like watching a movie. Very, very easy, laid back. My work take a lot of my time. Even though it might not seem that there's no balance, I see it as there is balance.
Yeah.
If I can work and also be at home and also just have like a balanced life, that to me is the most important thing. I'm so used to working sometimes on a Sunday, sometimes on a Saturday as well. It's so in me already.
Yeah.
I also understand the part where it's time to take a break. So my life, just like anyone else, having their own way of doing things and their life, how they perceive things, that's what I do as well.
Yeah.
And as long as I don't involve myself in anyone's life, I couldn't care less. And then at the end of the day, this is how crazy my lifestyle is. I work with almost 50,000 people for the week.
Wow.
When it comes to weekends, do you think you would
Obviously, you're drained.
That's basically
Mentally,
how,
physically, emotionally drained.
That's my
I can
crazy
imagine.
schedule. Yet I love it.
And
Yeah.
how did you grow your client base?
I think it comes with a lot of. Number one was to go and learn how to become a better trainer.
Yes.
There's something called the it factor that I still believe in. You can be the it factor trainer. Then there's your qualifications. Then there's also how you work with people. So everything kind of plays a role. It's exactly like this. You have a gift in whatever you do, but now you always just doing it a certain way. You never upskill yourself. You never polish.
Improve yourself.
There we go. So all that plays a vital role. That is why I'm going back to studying again, to also upskill and
Sharpening skills.
there we go. All that. And that I'm doing next month, and the idea is to take it even more further and to do so much more, because also with that you want to improve you as a trainer, your outlook, your image, everything you do.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I do stand for is what you put on social media. When people see you, that's you. That's not you living another life.
Yeah.
The only thing I do is I market all day 24/7.
Yeah.
My work. So when people see me, people only look at me as a trainer, even though there's more to Reemay. So Reemay Damonse himself as a so-called entrepreneur, public relations officer. He can go do a movie. He's on the radio. He's in the gym. He's everywhere. I'm your friendly neighbor. I'm on TV doing fitness programs, basically. Everything that I'm speaking about is stuff that I've done before, and it's stuff that I'm still busy with as much as possible. But I said as part of, this is part of my job. That's it, it's part of my work, and I choose to do it this way. Again, the normal trainer will just be in the gym 24/7, and that's it. This way, doing things this way for me, it makes me feel good about myself, and also again, it creates a lot of awareness that there's a guy named Reemay. He's actually a trainer, but he's also very, very, very famous, and yet he's very humble and approachable. And then over that.
Very good answer.
Thank you.
How do you keep your knowledge your knowledge of fitness and health up to date?
I think the one way that helps a lot is actually the fact that you work with different people every day, and many times you'll find a lot of people have problems with their bodies. That's almost like saying it's just how it's supposed to be. So that there's one strong way to how you actually learn, because if somebody, for example, has breast cancer, and we know it's very popular, today's summer age, or for example, diabetes, you go learn, you go find out. So these are a strong way to actually help upskill you continuously because of the type of work that we do. And if you don't know something, you go find out. So there's always something, because everyone's body, tells a story. So besides that part, studies, to go and study more, to go find out more, challenge your understanding more, because you never know everything. And of course you can learn from other trainers, even sometimes members as well. And of course I like working with doctors, I like working with masseurs, the health sector, because you learn a lot, because what we do is in line,
goes hand in hand,
with what they do as well. And we can always learn from each other. So that for me plays a vital role, because there's always something to learn.
Obviously, every day. And how do you build a rapport with prospective clients?
By results. One simple answer is when a member comes to you and tell you they're not doing well, or tell you something personal. From that point of view also, there is the part where, like for example, somebody would come to me would tell me and my husband, we're going through a divorce. So now so mentally it works on that person. Now automatically you don't see that person a lot. You try and encourage that person. This is one way how I look at progress. By that person getting better through the process and carrying on. And now it's a few weeks later. So whether she has made up with her husband or not, unfortunately that's none of my business. But my responsibility is, are you okay? Your well-being. So that's one way. We have assessments that we do at the gym, and we do it every 8 weeks to monitor people's fitness, physical, weight, BMI. So those are all things allowed to monitor. But again, coming to the real essence of is basically to see, are people getting better? Is their health getting better? Do they go for it? They go for a checkup. Are they getting better? So there's a lot of ways. So that's why our program is very personalized. And personalized only means I know a bit more about your body than others, because I'm your trainer. What else? I'm almost like the doctor. I'm the gym doctor. So there's certain things I need to know. When it comes to your injuries, medical conditions, sometimes people speak about their ovaries. Sometimes people speak about personal things, but you understand it, and the important thing is basically you treat everybody the same level, being professional, and people can see it, people can read it, people can feel it, And when people see they are comfortable, they would want to be around you all the time. So everything kind of plays a lick and a trick as to how you go about it, what you do, what you're saying, basically your tone of voice, how you speak to people, everything. Your answer, your patience,
Body
how you
language.
perceive it, everything. And I think something that also works a lot is cracking a joke in between, being humorous. Even in the class, even in the Pilates class that's supposed to be so crazy, serious, cracking a joke helps to relax people. So I hope I'm answering your question.
You're on. I have a question that's not on my questionnaire.
Okay.
So if a fifth, or say, make it a 16-year-old
Yeah.
teenage boy comes to you and there's absolutely no confidence, and he reached out to you for help, and he's very petite, what would you suggest, or what advice would you give to him? What kind of workout program would you give him to do?
I would first do an assessment before I do anything. And the assessment basically would help me to read him as a person. And again, coming back to everyone's body, or let's just say everyone's life, that tells a different story. Based on the results that I get, and based on what I get from you on that day, that will kind of give me a very strong idea as to how we're going to go about what we're going to do. That's why it's called personal training.
Yeah.
Personal training does not just mean weight loss or building muscle. Here's a simple example. I've had men that came to me and they would cry in front of me. And I remember clearly I was shocked. All I knew was I was supposed to have a form of answer for this individual. It's like you coming to me and you can't help yourself. You just feel at that moment in time, your trainer is the right person to speak to. And somehow you just feel, yeah, this is the right thing to do. So then, when that happened, and somehow God granted me the wisdom, He gave me the proper words to say to this person, to comfort this individual, because of the serious situation. That was when I realized personal training is actually something very serious. And a lot of people do not realize it, because everyone has their own thoughts. Everyone goes through a lot of stuff, basically. Sometimes people just want to vent, just want someone to listen to. And I happened to. So that day we sat on the floor, we chatted for an hour, no talking. So it was ignorant counselor, very done. Something that I did not even expect or know, but I understood that day my job is actually very serious and very, very important. Whether colored people, for example, or black people or white people do not perceive it that way, I've come to understand it. Very, very important. And looking at circumstances of the history of training or personal training, not that I want to go into anything, because people don't know, they have their own opinion or perception. But what I've seen, I've come to understand, this is actually very real, and it's needed, it's necessary. So when it comes to that boy, I would probably have a certain way of speaking to him. And of course, what helps a lot is your experience as a trainer, having to understand, and also the maturity to understand that everyone's emotions and opinions and feelings are completely different. So what's so crazy about it is, as a trainer, you come to people's level. That's why multi-skill also to me means to work with different personalities all the time. It's like God has put you there for a reason. You're just the right person to work with the people, and then people become comfortable. So the next time, when myself and this individual met again, the person was so happy, our relationship was stronger, there was a deeper trust. You could really just confide in me more, and whatever the client discloses, it has to be personal. It has to stay there.
Confidential.
There we go. All the time. It doesn't matter what happens. It has to stay between yourself and the client.
Okay, and do you ever have to deal? Okay, you just now you basically answered what I was going to ask about the emotional breakdowns. Okay, what are your biggest achievements within your career?
My biggest achievement within my career is how people achieve their goals. I see myself as a helper.
A savior.
I'm there to. I understand my assignment. Since it happened to me, and for the way it happened, I see it very. I take it very personal.
Yeah.
Some other trainers might not, and I get it. I understand we're all different people. I just see it as this is my gift.
Yeah.
This is my God-given gift, and it doesn't matter what no one is gonna say. Try me, work with me. You'll see for yourself why I say what I say. Then you will go tell other people. For example, just go work with him, and you'll see for yourself why he believes his gift is from above, because of the quality, and not just because of like quality as in quality that, for example, the trainer possesses, but what he really brings to the table on a daily basis. The passion about it as well, the fact that he goes the extra mile, caring for your members, and just being out there, and still being so multi-skilled, being very creative in your work as well. So everything kind of plays a role again at the end of the day, you know.
And which client's result are you most proud of, and why?
People who went through stuff, who thought maybe it was the end and things will never come right again. The gentleman again. Some people that I've worked with, past tense, everybody has a story. Besides the weight loss, because I've come to understand the weight loss is easier than having a mental breakdown. Because the brain has to be motivated, it has to be taken care of in order to become a better you. So it starts there, because then only you can take care of everything else. But it's mostly people that has went through stuff, and they are getting better. Because I look at it as wellness is wellness. Wellness is not just weight loss. It's not just building muscle. It's everything and all. I mean, I worked with someone who had bipolar as well, and these are vital, important factors that a lot of people, autistic, I've had that as well. There was how it happened was that this is in Tigerberg Hills, and that's on the mountain where this individual entrusted me with a son. And now I had no clue how it works when it comes to autistic children, and I came to find out while busy working with this child. So, and I thank God, because I was my motives were pure, I was innocent. There was no hidden agenda. They can feel
the energy.
Children can feel, and if they feel uncomfortable, then they don't want to. So I remember we worked 3 months, and with the boy, and his results was phenomenal. And we became very, very close, and we on Facebook, we still message each other from time to time. And this is, an autistic individual. So that for me means more than another weight loss. Even though I know that also comes with mental, but for some people it's easier, and for others it's more difficult. So like working with the difficult, that for me creates that change you, there was a breakthrough that took place, and God used you as a trainer from a different perspective. So again, I'm sold out for what I'm doing, and there's such a great need for it. And not that I want to stretch my answer, even in church, there's a need for it. Besides health and fitness, there's a spiritual wellness connection link that's missing. That's how I see it today. And I think that it's easy to tell someone, I believe in you. Try to walk the road. Walk the walk with that person. Show up with that individual. And not to say the example, God bless you or this or that. But I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just really trying to explain that our times have changed. And we cannot use the same method. How are you today?
Yung, ay dami ang kung iminikal ko patafu kasi bili bakante di fitness trainer. No may kung balam sa iyo ba? Kung balam mas nung nienta, di kopas nienta. Di na as nienta. Ba kung balam mas rekfa di dang. Kung balam ito.
Hemde jou nek, ik nou lekker douane. Lekker op slikken dag met het op stadig. Ik is op middelslag, bitter zo schadig. Inage open, ze bok die Mufasa. Playen in mixen, ze pans bij je party. Piet ik die game met mijn hand net dus kakis. Iets het me net gezet, zijn maar nakani. No maar gaat zijn, no wat zijn niet bakami. Niks gaat voorbij mij op oor, mij kop. Ik laat alles mij op je niet voor mij. Stop wittig of vals, zal je gooien naar unten. Vok in het op met de atoomontplof. Kijk, je dak wordt geknakt of verkapt tot het af is. Zij wat wel uitstiet met stokken in balkon. Douw ik ze zieken, ik fok met koud. Ze wat zwem je die business en walvers. Zie je jelle fiets via zo's. Hit achter hit is de big for awards. Bella ik van dela die hits op mijn koop. Indeed, ja, lied wat ik liek het de kost. Ik kan keep the support. Hala wiet ik zijn hooligan als ik echt in studio. En ik kijk het studio op statement. Ik is die Monica Boogieman. Hala monitor hoe die ouwe hala kon.